is going to try to set up a live video stream. On a couple of pages so that I can I gotta copy the link here. I don't think you want to see my feet. Let me push this over. If you saw the icon, I have one set up here. Sorry I didn't get on yesterday. I'm going to copy and put it over on my personal page. Alrighty. And I am live on the page here. And this is so that you guys can talk with me live. If you hear the ocean waves in the back, that is my husband going to bed. So you guys can see my hand here. All right. So I apologize for not getting on yesterday. I am trying to still set up for my all natural bath and body. And I have more supplies coming in, and I have to constantly look at what I need for supplies for the jars and the bottles and stuff. So my raw supplies are coming in on Tuesday. And I'm trying to pull from all the corners of my old trays and my new molds for my soaps, and then my Dopplers and my refill bottles and jars. And I'm looking at my men's line and my pet line. So if you're coming to me and following me, welcome. And behind this video, I'll take a break. And then I'm also going to be sharing the tea lights tonight. So before I get started, I said that I would be sharing anything new from the past, like the keychains or anything that I have finished as I go along. I do have 3 new keychains, and I did share this one, but I didn't have it finished. Okay, if I bump this, I apologize. So I did finally finish the shaker watch keychain. So I said I would show it when I finished it, so the keychain that is done. So I thought about the things where clocks are usually thought of most when you're always in a hurry. So I have music, a train, and an airplane, and I have a robot, which meaning like computers, you always see clocks on them. So you're always watching time at a train station and an airport, and you're always making sure you're watching time for a concert. And so that's why I put it on this. And yes, it does have the glow-in-the-dark stars in it, so of course it'll be labeled with the iGlow sticker. So that shaker keychain is done. I did do another Tinkerbell. This time it's in the appropriate colors of her dress. And I put a little mermaid fishtail on it. So that charm is on it. I have a little Tinkerbell that's sitting up at the top. And there is a laugh on that one. Special clips on both of them. This one's a Disney one. So that is a clip-on charm. And then I have another farmer. I poured it at the same time. And that's the reason why it's the same color, only that's a farmer who's picked a peppers, and that is a glass charm. So it'll go into inventory. And I did finish another coaster. So that's going into inventory. So I think I'm at 770 or 1679, I think, or 1674 on inventory. It just continuously climbs. Okay, so getting back to this, if you are not aware of how this is going to go, please, I'm going to refer you once again back to video 1. I think I'm at this is video 18. I am far from being done. It tells you how much I have in inventory. And I did get all my labels in to start numbering my labels, my tape to start labeling inventory. This is my shot tray, wine tray, wine glass bottle tray, and this is for the double glass. I will not be making the 4 glass or the 6 glass because I know that it's too heavy on the tray. Even if you made it thicker, it's too heavy on the bottle and too heavy on the glasses. Just because I know by making molds for trays, it's just too heavy. And by looking at this, even on mine, no, I'm not going to do it. Now, I think it's beautiful. What I'm going to show you is my ice design. This is what I'm calling my ice. I do have some in a matching 3 set, meaning I did do 2 sets and 3 sets, meaning I matched Ashtray to it. So it's a set if you want to get in on a set. You don't have to. The set can be broken up. I do have my own shipping system, but I can tell you when it gets into these bigger pieces that they'll have to be shipped in bigger packaging, meaning that they're going to have to go in a priority box because it's going to be cheaper than me shipping it, and because you have to worry about them being shifted around in mail. And they are heavy, and if they clink to something, even if I do put them in bubble wrap, $13, $14 to ship is going to be safer for them. For shipping them, especially when you're starting to look at some of the other pieces, I can ship it. When you're looking at something like that, you're looking at a keychain. I can tell you the keychains are around $3 something to ship, and that is the cheapest shipping. So you're looking at a piece this size about $13 anyway. So it's being cheaper just for me to ship it priority shipping anyway, and put it in a box. It'll have to go into a box anyway. One of the wine racks I'm going to show you though does belong to my mother-in-law. I'm working on coasters for her and a phone holder. Now, I do have several phone holders made, and I've already shared a couple of them. You don't see a lot of them on the market. People don't really sell them because they're not very stable. And I'm trying to perfect it with different types of resin. And I'm trying to coat over the ones that I made with a heavier, harder resin to try to perfect them before I really put them out there. I do have some that are okay to sell, and you will see them up for sale. They came out okay. But I do have my own shipping system, which means I don't live close to a post office anymore. I don't live a half a mile away. I don't live a mile and a half away from a mail USPS. I don't live that far from a UPS, but they do charge more. But I do have my own shipping system if you've been following. That means I can print my own labels, I can scale it, I can weigh it, I can measure it. So if I can ship it that way, I will if I can, depending on the size of things. So I do want to show you the very first pieces. And that was what's in the bubble. Don't mind my background here. And as you can see, my glasses are not the greatest glasses because my bride and groom glass I only have one groom glass left, bride. And all the years that we moved, and you can see that even at the thickness, it will bend slightly. One of these is my prom glass from my date prom from 92. I graduated in 93. The other one's a bridesmaid glass where I was a matron of honor, though it says maid of honor on it. And then down here, I have my shot trays. So these shot trays, this is my ice collection. You can serve your shots, and I will show you them without the shots on them. So I do have a bottle of wine here. I do not drink wine, but I do carry wine in my house. I have a collection behind me. And I will show you them all separately. But they do go on it. Now I will tell you that a champagne flute is pretty much the thinness that it will hold. Let me show you. take the phone off. And the reason why it's bending here is because they don't lay flat, because I don't have the proper glasses. They both have to match. And the only ones that I do have, and if I put the phone back up, are plastic ones, because mine broke in this move. And my dearest apologies to that, because again, after moving 27 years in the military, my wedding glasses broke, which I had a hissy with the movers, and I was none too thrilled. So let me take these off, and I will show you that it won't do that. Sadly, plastic ones, not because of the weight, but because they lay flat. They lay flatter because they're even. So because of them being even, they're not going to do that. As you can see, because they're even, they're not pulling on weight on both sides. Because one side's not pulling over the other. And again, I'm sorry, on my bar glass, I don't have a lot of bar glasses over there. So unfortunately, it's the only ones I have left are those. So, and unfortunately, all I have is plastic ones, and these I only got because they were funny. And I need to buy some, but again, I don't really have anybody here. So because they're even on both sides, you put them on this way, and they sit. But they have to have the skinny stems to go down in here and plop down in there. But you can see if you put more, they do have them in 4s and 6 where they hold up to 6 glasses. But you can see it just goes up on top. And they can sit like that. But if you're going out on a picnic, these are perfect. And they'll fit on a champagne. Matter of fact, let me pull my champagne flute. This is actually my champagne bottle from my wedding 29 years ago. It should fit on it. This is a champagne bottle. Well, maybe if it had a cork one. If I take the cork out, see if I can put it down here for just a second. Let me take the cork out. It's a cheap bottle. If it had a better cork, I don't know. Let's see if it'll go down over the cork. Oh, maybe if it was a better bottle, it's a cheap bottle. It will go down over wine. Ooh, potent. I haven't opened that since our wedding night 29 and a half years ago. It's cheap wine, guys. I can't beat it. Or cheap champagne. It was pink champagne. I begged my mom. Hey guys, I was 18 years old. My collection of Hard Rock. So again, that's best I can do, though. And like I said, these are 2 different champagne flutes. My wedding one up here, I had matching ones and it broke. And then I have whiskey glasses, bourbon glasses. And that's all I have. So getting to the shot tray. So I just had my husband pull some random ones from my shelf up there. That's why he has a stepping stool over here. And this one's the one we got from Roswell, Route 66, Hoover Dam. And then this one is from the Alamo. So when you pick it up and you serve your shots, just go, you just walk and go, here guys, here's your shots. Da 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 da. Go up and serve your shots. There's your shots. Easier than trying to just serve. Hi, Coco. Just serve your shots. But there's your shots. So I'll show you that again here in a little bit. Let me take the shots off. If you're wondering where my collection is, I'm still working on filling that down there. And then there's all my mixers. I have all of these to share with you there. So I'm going to take this off and pull my glasses here. I'm working on filling up my wine, so we're going to have company for those who like wine. If they like mixers, beer is easier to get. So this one I call my ice collection. These were both made at the same time. Let me move the wine bottle. Stella Rosa. Let me put that one back for now. I'll pull out a different flavor. As you can see that this one is the what I call my ice one. It says give it your best shot. Each one of them say that. So, and it does have a hanging tab. And it does all food touch safe. Here's the back half of it. It's beautiful. It is a little bit darker than this one. This one's a little more clear. You can see my finger through it. This has the pearlization ice look. It's very pretty. You see the little darker into here. This one looks a little darker because it's a little bit thicker. That was hand painted in with the lettering. And then I put a little bit resin down in it. This one has glass in it. This one does not. Lighter ice, darker ice, deeper, darker ice. And I put resin down inside to seal each one of the shots. And if you've been watching my videos, you would have remembered me saying something about the Buckeye. The moment he saw it, he actually knew what the shot trays were. So that is the wine rack for this one and the shot tray for that one. And I'm going to put this back up here so I can show you them all better. One at a time, and I'm going to put them away as I go. I will show you my mother-in-law's next. I have to be careful on these because the wine rack ones do not go in bags. I do have cheese trays that you guys will see. In a different video. I'll put this one away. I have to be careful. Now this one has a matching ashtray. As you guys would have saw in the ashtray video. Let me see if I have a matching wine rack for it. I might not. But this one you would have already seen in the ashtrays. So this one has a matching ashtray. Let me check and see if there's a matching wine rack for that one. Pretty sure there might be. Then I'll get to my mother-in-law. Yes, this one does have a matching wine rack. So this actually is a 3-piece set. They will not be sold in a set unless somebody wants it. So this is very girly. This is a very florally set. So there is the ashtray, the wine rack, and the shot tray. Let me see if I can pull you guys up a little bit higher for this. It's pretty sizable. You can see my hand. Let me see if I can possibly find a measuring tape within close distance to me without going out to the garage. I'm probably going to have to run to the garage real quick. I did get in some resin today. I have more resin coming tomorrow because I use 2 different types of resin at the same time. I'm trying to clean out my closet, my craft room, because I'm going to move my setup, but I have to antique the walls, which is going to be a lesson that I've been working on for the past year. I'm in my garage trying to find a measuring tape. Perfect, found one. I do want you guys to see how actually big they are. Because even though you've seen me show you, I want you to actually see the size of them. The ashtrays are 3 3/4. That's square by 1 inch. The wine racks are 10 inches, and this is geo-shaped by 4 inches. And again, it's made the same way. You see the pearlized mauve on the back? Made the same way. The shot tray is made the same way. And it is, let's see if I can put it better in view, 13.5 inches long by 3 inches. And it gets pearlized mauve on the back. Very pretty. Flower Power. Really like this one. So you guys can see that. Very, very pretty. So again, if you guys want to see it. Serving tray. That's what it is. This shot tray is the serving tray. Again, it's food touch safe. That is not microwave safe, not dishwasher safe. Regular temperature water with very mild soap. And again, they are a little pliable. They are trays. They're not exactly, even though they're rock hard. I would hold on tight right about this part. Put your finger right here because you are serving with it. I would not serve it back here. I would always, because you're using a liquid, put your finger down through here when you serve. From being a server, okay? So this one does have a 3-piece set. Very pretty set. I call this one my little Flower Power. I forgot that I actually had, I had to go through when I looked at the tray and I was like, oh wait, I have an ashtray that matches that whole set. So there is a 3-piece set. They actually just hang on the hole in the back. Let me put that away too. I'm going to show you my mother-in-law's first before I go on to the other ones. This one is not for sale. This one I made for my mother-in-law. I'm actually making her a cookie tray. No, I know you don't know that. Okay, so this one I made for my mother-in-law. It's white pearlized and with glass, mirrored glass, in a geo design for the wine bottle. Let's see how that looks. Let's pick a different wine. This one cracks me up. This one's called the Federalist. I bought it because the label just is dumb stupid. So let's pull that up. I buy them sometimes because the labels just make me laugh because they're stupid. I just think the labels are, it's out of California. Okay, so here. Again, it's plastic. I'm sorry, my glasses have all broken with the moves. It's the only ones that I have that's going to be even balanced. Otherwise, it pulls and tugs. But they have to be skinny stems. And like I said, the only ones I have left that are not broken don't match. I just put in a claim. They broke my bride's for my wedding, this move. I have my grooms. Yeah, I put a $50 damn price tag on that damn thing for cleaning. I'll get it too because 27 years of moving, never broke them. But look how nice that looks. But yeah, it's a stupid label. Isn't that stupid? And look who they put on it. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's several of them at our Walmart that makes me laugh. So I'll be buying them just because I think they're funny. I buy wines because they laugh. They make me laugh. I don't drink wine, but you know, hey, somebody might like the wine. Okay, let's move on to another one. And again, that one's not for sale, but I wanted to show you that design because that one's pretty easy for me to make. I can remake that one with no problem, but that one is for my mother-in-law. And in case she happens to watch this video, she'll be able to see it. I'll be making, now that I'll have the stuff in stock, I'm trying to clean out the closet and set up. I'm having my electrician come back and take the old alarm system out of the house because we have a wireless alarm system on our house. Let me go ahead and show the fire since I showed you the ice. Here's the fire design since you already saw the ashtray, but I'm going to show you the ashtray anyway. I did bring it back out. You saw the ice, the fire is beautiful. I'm bringing the ashtray back out. Here's the matching ashtray. Let me bring out the wine rack. Where are you at? That's not it, that's the gold one. Somebody's gonna love this. Here's the fire one. I have more shot trays than I do wine racks. Here's the fire set. It's so pretty. And they go up and down, and it has a fire glass in it, the gold fire glass. With the reds, the orange, the yellows. And it's give it your best shots done in gold. And again, I went back in and put the resin in it. Give you a chance to really look at the colors. Look at the back. Here's your hook. Beautiful. You see why I called this my fire one? This reminds me of the red dragon from Game of Thrones. This one had a bubble in it. I did fill it in though. Bubbles come up and I can't do anything about it, but look at that. Look how it blended together. And again, the colors will blend and move after pouring them. Look at how beautiful. And again, I'll show you the ashtray if you didn't see the ashtray video. This one almost looks like it's got vines in it, and it's so cool that you can actually see my fingers underneath. And again, on my ashtrays, I have done a double spray of high engine paint of 550 degrees. So that was an extra protection. So that is the fire collection. Beautiful. And if you're just joining, be sure you go back and watch the beginning of this video. I do explain it and show the measurements. And I will go over the measurements again towards the end of the video. And again, I will tell you again, but always when you serve with here. If the edges feel a little sharp to you, now I have gone over the edges and I filed them. If the edges at any point in time feel a little sharp to you, just take a little file to it. Even though I did file them, just take like a wide nail file to it. I filed them to where they don't feel sharp to me, but if they feel sharp to you at any point in time, just take a wide nail file that's like a 300, 350 or 40 grip, one of the wild nail files. And just go ahead and file that just slightly to where they feel more comfortable to you. And if any time that you chip it, maybe bang it, scratch it, take high gloss, triple thick to it. But again, don't ever leave your stuff out in the sun or anywhere it's hot. Leave it over to where it gets cool, and it should be fine. Okay, now I have some matching sets for the wine racks and the wine racks and the shot glasses. And this one would be the rainbow one. And then wine rack. Now this one I did spray, and I will heed anybody's warning to this one because of the fact that this is done with alcohol ink so that I could get the rainbow effect. It is somewhat soft at the tip where the red is. To get the rainbow effect is not easy in any case. If anybody's ever done a complete rainbow effect, especially when you're getting that red, you can do 3 or 4 colors, but when you get that full rainbow effect, you're going to have a little bit of softness because of using alcohol. Alcohol, when it comes to epoxy, tends to soften it because of the chemical reaction. So I did go back in and I did another pour on the back with clear. But the tip is just a little bit soft. But again, that's where I always say when you're doing any kind of serving, to always put your finger here no matter what anyway, because this is thin. There are different kinds of shot trays. The other ones I wouldn't risk because they're one's a circle, and unless you know how to serve from underneath. In high school, I was in cooperative home economics, and I became 3rd in state when I did was in a competition. Plus, after high school, I got into serving, and I'm very good at serving, though I haven't done it in years. I do know how to serve a tray, even with glasses on it, very big glasses and very skinny glasses. Most people do not know how to serve a big tray full of drinks, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But I would say because the handle is thin, that's where I say either 2 fingers or 1 finger and serve from underneath when you're serving shots. Again, because there is a higher amount of alcohol in this particular one, I would do it this way. Especially hold this one up a little higher because the tip is a little softer. And it's the same thing because the tip is going to be a little bit softer over here. I'd be a little bit more careful with a glass on this side. But even with me spraying it, and I did spray it because I did go in and put an extra coat on the back of clear to harden it even more. So it is absolutely rock hard here, but it is a little tender soft over here. So if it droops a little bit more slightly on this side with your glass, just know that to get that perfect rainbow effect. So red, pink, yellow, orange, well, orangish yellow, and then more yellow here, green, blue, purple down at the end. But of course it does say give it your best shot in white. So that is a matching set if anybody wanted it. Beautiful set. I was really impressed that I got it ever so perfect. It's not easy to get a rainbow effect, and if anybody works with resin, they know exactly what I'm referring to. Very hard thing to do. So I'm getting that extra edge, not so easy. Beautiful shot trays. I do have a couple more in here that match. Let me see. I'm trying to check them. Here's a matching set, gold and clear. Beautiful tray. Beautiful, beautiful. Now this is gold flex, meaning gold 24 karat, well, is it 24 karat gold? I would say it's the technically the gold paper is technically edible. And then it does have the gold glitter and the gold glass. And it is written in gold writing or gold paint. It's a beautiful set. And for somebody who likes gold, this is your set. Beautiful set. And it is done with clear. There is no color pigment. So you can completely see my hand through it. Beautiful set. No ashtray, though if somebody wanted me to do an ashtray, it wouldn't be hard for me to make. Though I do have to order the gold glass, which is on my to-do list. This is a little sharp, just to let somebody know. Be careful putting your finger around here. This is a little sharp right there. If it's too sharp for you, take a small nail file. Any edges or any sharp to you, again, feel free to do a little filing to it. Though I do go around and I do file. Sometimes I skip, miss an edge. But that is with gold foil, real gold paper. I just have a lot in this to do like a cloud effect. I wanted it to have as much gold as possible in this set. And so you can see what it'll look like. I tend not to do more than one or two matching. See, this one's straight. There's no alcohol in this one at all. No alcohol pigments. So it's going to be rock hard. And if you would like to see me walk around with one again, I have no problem. You can see how I can walk with them. Or if you want to see it with a bottle. Again, my glasses are broke. And I'm not just saying that. I could show you the paperwork from the movers. Broke so much stuff. This isn't the worst move I had. My move to Florida was the worst. We lost $55,000 worth of stuff. From furniture to TV to bedroom sets, cherry furniture. My children's bedroom sets, their box spring mattress, our box spring mattress. My daughter's, even my childhood doll that if I could find Baby Rash again, I'd be thrilled. That was my baby doll, man. Okay, I have another set. This is what I'm calling peppermint. Peppermint patty. Here's my peppermint patty one. Sure you can see why I call it peppermint patty. Very pretty. Has that ice look with a holographic glitter. It's a nummy one. So if you're looking for a holiday gift now, this is a nice set. I have it painted in with red. Give it your best shot. This is a great gift set if somebody wanted to do it as a gift set. Look how pretty that is, even on the back. Again, I'll go ahead and measure for everybody if you're just now joining. At the widest peak of the geo effect, it's 4 inches by 10 inches. They're usually just over 1/4 of an inch. And this is 13.5 inches by 3 inches. They're beautiful. The prices will be set when I put everything online. I'm going to inventory everything you'll be able to find on the Facebook page on Charming Custom Crafts after I put everything in inventory on a spreadsheet. And that is after I go through everything here as showcasing here on the YouTube channel. As I continuously make, if I've already passed the category of video, like you saw me do at the very beginning of this video, showing you more keychains, I will showcase that and show you that as I go along. I don't want you to miss out on something that I've already shared. So let's see if I've already done this one. Yep. This is my complete ice one, Ice Baby. And I believe this might be the last of matching ones. I believe this is actually that was the blue ice one, the match. The other one was the dark ice, and this was the light ice. So I missed out that one matched the other one, and I'll show you that in a second. Let me pull that up. We'll go back to that here real quick. We'll pull that up. This was the dark ice. I pulled the wrong one. Hey, Justin. Yeah. Okay, let me pull this one over for a second. That's the matching one. This is the right one. See how they're different? That's the dark ice, that's the light ice. So that's the dark ice. This is the matching one. This is the ice one. That makes more sense. That's the dark ice. Deep dark blue. We'll call that like the deep dark blue, ocean one, and then we'll call this is the ice one. I thought that was wrong. It didn't make sense to me. This is the ice one, because I have the fire and I have the ice. This is the ice set. I don't have to show you again because it makes more sense if you watch the beginning of the video. And this is the deep blue sea ice one. And then this is opal ice. And this is written in white, give it your best shot. And this has the texture on the bottom of the opal. If you don't want to feel the texture at the bottom, please let me know. And I'll use a UV resin underneath it. Some people will like the texture, some people won't like the texture, but I can also put the bumpers on the bottom if you would prefer that. I can put silicone bumpers, clear silicone bumpers, or I can put a different type of bumper on it. I can also do the same thing to this. And again, everything will be sprayed with alcohol before packaging. And I do quality control. I'll go to my paperwork and tell you how many's in stock before I finish. I know for sure there are 13 shot trays for sale. I'll count them. I know for sure I had 13 shot trays, so I already knew that. There are no more matching sets. That was ooh, I have to watch that. We do not want to break any. I have no more matching sets. Everything you're about to see is all by singles. So let me go to the wine racks. This one is my marble one. It is made with white sand, Florida sand, and San Francisco sand. But it is made to look like marble, but it is made with 3 different types of sand: Florida sand, San Francisco sand, and white sand. But it is made to look like marble. It is a bit heavier. And let's see how that looks on a wine. Let me see if I can pull my chocolate wine. I think that'll look cool on the chocolate wine. Choco vine. I think that'll look cool on the choco wine. That's a wide neck. That's not true on choco wine. The choco wine's got a thick neck. Let's see what else we can do. Ooh, Acropic Crush. It's got a thin neck. Let's go there. Yeah. Again, it has to be a skinny vine or skinny stem wine or champagne flutes. Look how pretty that looks. Great gift. Make sure that they match. Look how pretty that is. Nice gift, right? Looks beautiful. Made to look like marble, but it is made with official Florida sand from Siesta Key. The San Francisco sand is from San Francisco Bay. You can go back to our trips and travels. I'm going to leave this particular wine up. Beautiful one. You're seeing my little toes. Hello. I have my work clothes on. Got paint all over them. Stain all over them. Literally stained. Not stained, but it is stained with stain. It will be bubble wrapped. Isn't that a beautiful one? I love that one. I do have multiple colors of stain or sand. And I'm going to show you. This is my Purple Delight. It's a beautiful one, my guys. If you love purple, this one's beautiful. Look at the purple chunk glitter on the back with the purple mica. You can somewhat see through it on the shot glass area. But look, this is actual purple sand, folks. There's a little bit of purple mica, but it's really not purple mica because this is all sand. That is purple sand, chunk glitter. Look how beautiful that is. It's all purple sand, and it is a little bit heavier, but it is totally hard. This thing has no bend to it. It is hard, hard, hard. Look at the corner edge. It's beautiful. And this is, that is the brand new purple coloring. God, why can't I think about that new purple? They have the new purple paints. Mirage purple. I forgot what their color, the color effects purple paint. I'll think about it. I could run into my craft room and check. But I used the new paints, and I was enjoying some of purple paint, so it does have that reflective ability on the paints. So give it your best shot. It's done in purple, and then I went back in and added some resin into the middle. Let's see how these shots look in this. Beautiful, beautiful. If somebody wants me to try to do a wine tray to go to match with it, I can do that in the future. It's a beautiful shot tray. And again, for stability, I always tell you, put that first finger up and underneath it. You want to hold it back here, the tray's going to drop and you'll spill it. That's why I tell you to put that one finger at the minimum, 2 finger for better. It's a beautiful tray. Gives it almost an under the sea effect. It's a beautiful tray. 2 fingers to help out with because these are going to be full. If you're anywhere like me, I do full shots, which is a double. Beautiful shot. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love this one. Purple was my favorite color growing up. Purple, purple, purple. I'm going to go back and forth. Speaking of purple, this one, I came back from going to Roswell on our trip, and I made this one. This is like my Alien Nation one. It does have some glow-in-the-dark abilities. I had a little fun. This is like my Alien Nation one because I made sure it has some glow-in-the-dark abilities. It also reminded me of Nightmare Before Christmas, but some of the green can glow in the dark. I had a little fun with this one. So if you wanted something that was a little bit psychedelic, there is some pink to it, some shades of pink, there's some purple in it, and there's some greens and a little green yellow to it. But the back is a little bit wicked. Of course, that is the bottom to the tray. I'll show you here. But this thing's beautiful. As a matter of fact, it looks gorgeous on this bottle of wine. I will drink wine. I'm just not a big fan of it. It has to be a certain type of wine. Let me show you. Look how cool this one is. And it goes great on this wine bottle. See how cool that is on this wine bottle itself? I mean, what a great gift. Get somebody a wine and then put it in one of those wine bags. And then one of these with some 2 wine glasses. What a great gift, right? I mean, if you're watching, you can message me and tell me what you think, and I can actually read what you're saying. I have my iPad next to me. I'm sorry that I'm using plastic glasses. Again, if you're just now joining me, my glasses have broken over the years, and then they broke my groom's glass, no, my bride glass in this move. And yeah, I'm hitting them for $50 on that one. And because it's sentimental, you can bump things up $50 on value. Yeah, I'm making them pay me $50 for that. I had my groom glass, but not my bride glass. 27 years moving, and they finally broke my bride glass, my bridal glass. I just did that one. Let's do the green sand. This one just as pretty as the purple one. And it came out beautiful too. So I know that people like to do different things if they're Irish. So this one was done actually not long after St. Patrick's Day, I think. In April. I think I did this one right after St. Patrick's Day. So I wanted to do more of a spring look, and then I was thinking about St. Patrick's Day at the same time. But that is green sand. So you got all the different shades. Of course, glitter floats, so there's not a whole lot I could do about that. The chunkier glitters tends to sink. The lighter, smaller glitter, you'll see float to the top. This is the actually top of it. The top of the mold's here, and then the bottom of the mold's here. But it did the same effect up and around here. I did the sand in different locations, and I spinned it around, and then I moved it, and then I made sure it was down at the handle, so it's clear down through here with the color. So this one came out good, and then I did the writing in green, so give it your best shot. So if your favorite color is green, or you're Irish, or you're from Scotland, you'll love this one. And you can see how it's clear right through here. It's really cool. It's a beautiful shot tray. Beautiful shot tray. Love that one. Okay, let me go back to the last wine rack. And this one is an all gold and clear. Has clear tips here. Is this cracked? Yeah, this one cracked. This one cracked when I dropped it. This is not sellable. I can't even show you guys this one. I'm not even going to show you. It cracked when I dropped it. That is so sad. I can't even show you guys. I have to take this one out of circulation when it cracked. I'm not going to show you. I have to take that one out of circulation. Sorry. I dropped that one. I told you I had to be careful. Don't drop them. It's okay. It is what it is. Literally the whole tip just completely cracked across. Don't drop them. Lesson learned. This one, though it's gold, it does have San Francisco sand. No, this one doesn't. This one doesn't. This is ebony and gold and clear. You're going to see this again in some coasters, and you'll love that. I got some coasters coming in stars, so this is going to be a matching set with that. And it's got the stand with the coasters. So you'll see the coasters coming up in the stars. That's so sad. I'm kind of mad about that. But you'll enjoy the set that comes up. It'll have the clear effect with the gold foil. This is a gold foil on here. Sometimes I do it thin on the gold foil. Sometimes I do it thick because I want it to be prevalent. And you never know how the ebony is just going to go and swirl. And here, it's swirled up and around where the writing is and where the shots are going to go. I did the lettering in gold, and it says, give it your best shot here in gold. Went back in, and I sealed it in with epoxy resin. I love how it did the movement. It almost looks like ocean waves. And on the back, you can see it. You know I'm upset about that. And there's your hook, of course. So that's ebony and gold. Don't worry, we'll use that, reuse that. So this one is my mermaid glass. This one's I'm calling my mermaid shot tray because I think it's so pretty. Mermaid and sea glass. This one's real pretty. I want to look really, really close at it. You can see why I call it my mermaid and sea glass. It reminds you of a mermaid and sea glass all in one. Show you the edges. Don't drop them. They will break. They are fragile. That's why some of them will have to go in boxes and lots of bubble wrap around them. Look how the back looks. How it's swirled. And it says, give it your best shot in gold. This is the fire gold glass. And yes, that truly is fire glass because I had several containers left over from when I redid my fireplace. I got rid of the logs and put reflective fire glass in it. It's really pretty when I do it in the wintertime when I turn it on. So that is my sea glass, mermaid sea glass. Maybe I should just call it sea glass. It's a really pretty one. And then my last one, this one is totally San Francisco. And then I put clear, a little white to it, and a little ice look with some glass. More masculine. It's more of a masculine design. How it's swirled on the back. But that is true sand from San Francisco Bay Beach. And again, if you want to see me actually pick that up, go to the videos that I have posted on the Tesla trip. I'm really sad on that one. The resin will be reused in the project down the line, either by me or somebody else from friends that turn wood. So that glass just kind of a little bit of it floated to the back or the top. And again, I'll show you again how I carried it. I want to take you off here and you'll see me all carried around the room. Remember I said at least one finger? I would say two. I'm going to do one, but two when you have them full, and you'll just carry it. And then those are your shot trays and your wine bottle racks. Now, I'll probably always be in production of these because I do know that even my bug guy, like I said, when he saw, I'm always having my house sprayed because we have scorpions. Welcome to Texas, folks. If you're living in Arizona and I lived at the border, I had both types of scorpions. I'm always having the house sprayed because we have ants bad in this area, and I had ants bad when I bought the house. So I'm always having my house sprayed. I have my property sprayed. I have almost the entire piece of property sprayed. That's the reason why we had to take so many trees, because my trees were bad. Yeah, so I'm always having my house sprayed because I freak out when I see that, and we have bad spiders. We have brown recluse really bad. So yeah, I freak out over bugs. I never used to. I used to play with ants. So I moved south of the Mason-Dixon line. Yeah, I freak out over bugs. So yeah, tell me if that's any good. I was told the chocolate wine was good, but I don't drink wine. Not really. I used to like Boonesboro because it tastes like strawberry, like a strawberry daiquiri. I can't find it down here. But yeah, I will be constantly probably making it. But yeah, he spotted those shot trays and he was like, oh, I'm going to be back. I want to buy some. I'm like, okay. He goes, I got people to buy for Christmas. They're going to love those. I'm like, dude, do you see the cheese trays? He goes, yeah, but those little dishes next to it. I have yet to show you the little dishes. And I'm like, really? You like the little dishes? He's like, yeah, those are pretty. And he goes, those would be great to put money on and my wallet on. And so many people would like those. He goes, I know you can't eat off them because I know what epoxy is, but he goes, those are beautiful. And I said, yeah, you should see the ones behind it. Even my husband loves them. So yeah, stay tuned for those too, because they're coming. Let me get off this video. Let me put this stuff back and I'll reset and I will set up for the tea lights. I do not have candles, so I have my little tea lights here. I don't use burning candles. I usually use essential oils or little candles here that are on timers. We're a techie family, so my candles are all automatically turned on. Everything's by talk box or by remote, so I really don't deal with it. And I have a really massive fear of fire. That's literally not a joke. I still have nightmares because my nephew's little brother at 10 months old died in a fire. So I have a really huge fear of fire. We have a fire pit and it's fine because it's like over 30 yards away from my house. I do have a gas fireplace, but I could easily click it off. Again, techie house. So yeah, I'm pretty anal about fire. And I never leave my room. And if I leave my room to even go to the bathroom, I turn my fireplace off. I'm really anal. Uh-oh, here comes Mick, and I have glass out. I have glass out. Mickey's coming. So give me a chance to reset, and I will come back, and I will do tea lights. Oh no, he's not messing with my. Oh no, Mick. My shot glasses go up. I don't trust him. Hi, Mickey. So I'm gonna come back and reset and share the tea lights, which are actually right next to me too. They're in a bag right here. I'm gonna put these back. Give me about 40 minutes maybe, and I'll be back. You wanna say hi, Mickey? Yep, he's already back. Say hi, Mick. Say hi, Mickey. He has to have his FaceTime. So I'll be back here shortly, guys. Okay, say bye-bye, Mickey. Godzilla.